guys, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Hope you guys having a good Sunday as we are here for a live match watch along for relegation battle as QPR take on Huddersfield Town for championship survival. As the teams are on the field, guys, so we should be off and underway in a moment. Let me quickly share the team news on screen, and you guys can see how both QPR and Huddersfield lining up. There we go. Should be on your screen now. As you guys can see, Huddersfield going with 3 at the back, 5 in midfield, 2 up front. QPR going with 4 at the back, 5 in midfield, 1 up front. So, two completely different lineups with both teams. Obviously, Huddersfield lineup looks like more mindful to be able to defend and attack at the same time, with obviously the 5 across the midfield, but only 3 at the back with 2 up front. So normally you would see the home team, the away team, obviously in a game like this, you would expect them to have 4 at the back, 5 in midfield, 1 up front, but Huddersfield put in the 2 up front, so let's see how it turns out for them. As I say, QPR going with the 4-5-1 formation, slightly more expected for the home team. So we're off and underway as the ball played out wide to this near side, and now Huddersfield kicked the ball long up the field as it's headed back in the direction it came from. QPR now with the possession as they play it out wide to this near side. Now QPR on the attack as they race down this near side, but Huddersfield with a shoulder barge there and winning the ball back as QPR quickly come to challenge, and the ball is knocked out of play on this near side for a throw-in. So we have a throw-in on this near side, midway inside the Huddersfield half. In fact, a bit closer to goal than midway. Ball comes in as now both sets of players trying to challenge and win the ball there, but eventually it's gone out of play. So another throw-in on this. No, it's not. The referee's given the foul. So free kick to QPR out on this near side. I always forget what a tight ground QPR's stadium is. So cross expected imminently here from QPR as the cross comes towards the edge of the box. Huddersfield have knocked it away as it comes back out to this near side. Now QPR coming towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in deep as the goalkeeper manages to pluck the ball out the air and win the possession for Huddersfield. Stevie's with us. Afternoon. Stevie's saying good afternoon, Gaz and chat. How's it going, Stevie? Good to have you with us, mate. Huddersfield now with the possession on this near side. Ball played forward as QPR intercept it, but Huddersfield have won it back now. Huddersfield racing forward down this near side. Ball crossed into the box as QPR managed to knock it away. And now a foul on this near side as the referee blows for the foul. QPR quickly trying to take it, but the referees pulled it back. So, yeah, guys, we are still 0-0, 2.5 minutes into the game. If you got any score predictions, please do drop them in the chat. Would love to hear from you. Ball kicked long down this near side of the field as Huddersfield just knock it out of play there. And that will be a throw into QPR about 6 or 7 yards from the corner flag on this near side. Ball comes in as both sets of players trying to win it. And Huddersfield managed to win the ball as they kick the ball long down this near side of the field. QPR win the possession on the halfway line as they try to knock it forward, but it's Huddersfield that have won it. Now Huddersfield on the attack. Oh, yeah, that's a bit of a questionable challenge there from the QPR player. Just a challenge from the arc behind was a nudge in the back on the Huddersfield number 9. And he's back to his feet now, though. So free kick for Huddersfield just outside the centre circle, inside the QPR half of the field. So quite a distance from goal, this guys. As the ball crossed into the box, it's headed away by QPR, but Huddersfield winning the possession on the edge of the box as they play it in, but it's a poor pass forward there as it goes out of play, and that will be a goal kick to QPR. So we're just waiting for the goal kick. No, it's a throw-in on this near side as the ball's been knocked out of play. Huddersfield now with the possession as they play it back to the halfway line. Now ball played into the centre of the park as Huddersfield play it out to the opposite side of the field. Now ball played forward as QPR challenge for it, but Huddersfield managing to keep the possession momentarily. It's now they knock it forward, coming towards the edge of the QPR box. Ball crossed in as it's knocked behind, and that will be a corner for Huddersfield on the far side of the field. So corner on the far side, guys, for Huddersfield. Corner comes in towards the near post. It's headed over the bar. And I think it was the header came off a QPR defender there. Just see the replay. Oh, well, it's difficult to say. Difficult to say about three players going to head that ball, and it's gone over the top of the crossbar. So I think this is. So yeah, it's another corner, guys, for Huddersfield on the far side of the field. Corner comes in, this time low and hard as it's knocked towards goal, but QPR managed to knock it away as they try to race out on this near side, but Huddersfield quickly come across and challenge, and the ball is knocked out of play for a throw-in on this near side of the field. So QPR with the throw-in. Ball comes in as Huddersfield challenge to win it. QPR managing to play it into the centre of the field, but Huddersfield have intercepted it as they knock it forward now, but the referee's blown for the foul. Been a bit stop-start in these early stages of the game, guys, but both teams showing real hunger and desire in challenges. So hopefully that's a good omen for the rest of the game. So Huddersfield now with his free kick. It's very central, guys, inside the QPR half of the field. I would say about, I'd say about 30, 35 yards from goal easily, maybe slightly more. Free kick taken as it comes into the box. It's not the best delivery as it bounces straight out of play, and that will be a goal kick to QPR. Not great, just not a good delivery there. Just didn't get any angle on it or anything. He's just knocked it towards goal and it's bounced through everybody and gone out of play. So QPR now to play out from the back as they play the ball forward. Now ball sets the players challenging for it just on the edge of the centre circle. As again, the referee blows for the foul and another free kick here to Huddersfield. This time they take it short So knock it out wide to this near side. Now the ball played forward as QPR come across and knock the ball out of play. And that will be a throw into Huddersfield on this near side. Now the ball comes in. As Huddersfield play it back to the halfway line. Now they play it out wide to that far side. Ball played forward as QPR intercept it, but Huddersfield have managed to win it there. As now they knock it forward again. QPR challenge and knock the ball out of play. And it'll be another throw in on the far side for Huddersfield. Oh, throwing for Huddersfield midway inside the QPR half of the field on the far side. As now the ball comes in from the throw in. Huddersfield again playing it back to the halfway line. As now they chip the ball out wide to that far side using the width of the pitch as the ball headed down. It's intercepted by QPR. Now QPR trying to come forward, but Huddersfield managed to challenge and win it back. Now Huddersfield playing it back inside their own half as they knock it out wide to this near side. Now the ball chipped forward, but it's intercepted by QPR midway inside their own half as they just play it back to the goalkeeper and now build again from the back. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button and drop your comments in the chat. We'd love to hear from you. Huddersfield now come to press the ball, but QPR play the ball long down that far side as now they try to get in behind, but Huddersfield come across and challenge for the ball as it's knocked out of play, and that will be a throw-in on the far side of the field. QPR player there, Cannon. Well, Cannon has gone down on the pitch here. He's holding his groin. This doesn't look good. Let's hope it's not a hamstring problem. That time of year now, guys, where you get a lot of players getting niggly injuries and picking up hamstring problems through the amount of games they're playing. So, yeah, looks like QPR might be forced to make a change here. So, yeah, if you just joined us, guys, we've got a break in play at the moment. QPR player Cannon just receiving medical treatment. Don't look like it's not looking good that he's going to be able to carry on. He's holding his groin. So it could potentially be a hamstring injury. Let's hope not. Don't want to see players getting longer term injuries. But it is that time of year, guys. Geordie's with us. How's it going, mate? Geordie saying, away the lads. How you doing, Geordie? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're having a good weekend so far, mate. So, yeah, he's just trudging off the pitch now. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to continue. But, yeah, you all right, Geordie? How you doing, mate? Have you got any prediction on this one, Geordie? How you think it's going to turn out? QPR Huddersfield both fighting for survival at the bottom of the championship, mate. So now the ball knocked into the centre of the field as we're back underway. QPR chipped the ball forward as it's headed back in the direction it came from. Now both sets of players trying to win it. As the ball played forward up towards the halfway line. QPR, well, coming together there. And the referee's blown for the foul. Yeah, just a challenge from behind that by the QPR player. And the referee gives the free kick to Huddersfield. Geordie's saying, good win yesterday against Fulham, mate. Both local Geordie boys got the goals. Longstaff and Byrne. Awesome, mate. Yeah, I missed that game because I was working quite late yesterday. And then obviously when I did come on the channel, I was concentrating on the Africa Cup of Nations games yesterday. But yeah, good win for you guys, mate. I really hope you guys can try and win a trophy this season. I really do. And the FA Cup would be a good compliment to you guys. What do you think, Geordie? What's the first trophy you expect to win under the new ownership? You're going to win one eventually. It's just a question of when, isn't it, mate? It's just a question of when. But yeah, what trophy you think is going to be the first one you guys get your hands on? So yeah, you guys, yeah. So it's the FA Cup, the only impossible one for you guys, because obviously, shame you guys didn't drop into the Europa League, because I think Newcastle will be really strong in that. I really do. Ball crossed in there as the goalkeeper's managed to intercept it. Let's have a quick look where you guys are. Just having a quick look where you guys are, mate, in the table. Can't remember. Where are you? 10th. The hell? Come on. So you guys 10th in the league at the moment. So let's have a 29 points. 29 points. So you're 3 points behind Brighton. 3 points behind Brighton. So yeah, you guys could, yeah, you guys could still put a run together. You need to get some wins on the board, put a run together, and you guys could still get into Europe. It's definitely possible, Geordie. Let's hope you guys can do that. So yeah, sounds good, mate. Geordie saying I am going with 2-0 QPR. Thank you, Geordie. Top man, thank you for the early score prediction. Nice one, mate. So Geordie, yeah, that's good. That's a brave prediction, actually, mate. With this, obviously, not because QPR are not capable of a 2-0, just but as you know, when teams are in a relegation fight, sometimes goals are hard to come by. So yeah, ball kicked long down that far side. But thank you for that, Geordie. Good shout, mate. Geordie saying chaos happening in Black Country Derby. I guess these West Brom fans are just annoying, mate. All right, yeah, yeah. What's the score in that now? Let's have a look. Oh, 2-0 to Wolves. So they're losing. Why is that? Why the West Brom fans kicking off, mate? Is that what you mean? QPR knocking the ball forward up towards the halfway line as Huddersfield challenge for it. We've got another stoppage here. Referee blowing for the foul, and he's going to dish out a yellow card here. Yeah, he's giving a yellow card to Helix, the Huddersfield player. So yeah, thank you for that. Nice one, Geordie. Thanks for the update. Yeah, I missed that game because I was trying to get on this morning to do the Australia game because obviously Australia in the Asia Cup, mate. But obviously they're English speaking country and English speaking nation. So obviously want to try and grab an Australia game to obviously see if we can find some Australia fans out there that are interested in UK football. I'm sure there is some, as a lot of people moved out to Australia from the UK, but keep not being able to get the game. The game's just not on on any channels at the moment. But yeah, thank you for the update, Geordie, top man. I'm presuming by that the West Brom fans might be protesting or something. Huddersfield again fouled on that far side as the referee stops the play again. We've got some tasty challenges going in this game, guys. Geordie saying, I hope we win the FA Cup. Yeah, I think, mate, I think you guys winning the FA Cup would be a step in the right direction. Or even if you could get to the semi-finals, I think that would be a step in the right direction, mate. Definitely. If we can't win it, it's a building block, in it, mate. If you could get to the semi-finals, it's something to build on next season. But obviously, I'd love you to win it. It'd be fantastic to see a different team win the FA Cup. And Newcastle well overdue winning a trophy. But like I say, obviously, it depends how it goes with you guys having injuries, because you guys had a lot of problems with injuries this season. So yeah, if you could keep most of the squad fit, then you might have a chance, mate. Huddersfield now making another challenge as yeah, the referee giving another free kick on this near side. Jordy saying, yeah, it's a shame. If we won that game against Milan, we would have been through to round of 16. Well, yeah, no, that's fair enough, Jordy. To be honest, and I don't mean no disrespect, I think it would have been better if you guys could have maybe targeted getting the third spot in the group. Not because getting into the last 16 isn't an ambition. Obviously, it is. But I just think actually winning a trophy and getting something to build on, I think you'd be possibly better to maybe target the Europa League first, because that's still a trophy. It's a good trophy to win. It's not an easy one to win, but that's something that could get that winning mentality going. That's something that could get the team hungry for more, in it. I think you guys would have a better chance of winning at the moment, only at the moment. In the future, obviously, you guys potentially will have a great chance of winning the Champions League in the future. But at this moment in time, where the squad's at and where you guys are building your squad and building your team for the future, I think you guys would have a slightly better chance of winning or having the opportunity to win the Europa League. But yeah, thank you for that, Jordy. Laser Squad, how you doing, mate? Laser Quad saying, hi, how's it going, mate? Welcome to the show, Laser Quad. I hope I'm pronouncing your account name correctly there. Good to have you with us, Laser Quad. Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. So both sets of players challenging for the ball now in the middle of the park. As now QPR knock it out wide to this near side. So hello to you, Laser Quad, and it's gone out of play again. Laser Quad saying 2-1 QPR. Awesome, thank you for that, Laser Quad. Good shout, mate. Good shout. Are you a QPR fan, mate? Are you a Queens Park Rangers fan? Let us know if you're still Laser Quad. Oh, played into the box there as it's just gone behind, and that will be a corner. Is it gone for a corner? Yep, it's going to be a corner on the far side for Huddersfield. No. No, it's been given as a goal kick. My bad, guys. I thought that was going to be a corner, but it's been given as a goal kick. So yeah, thank you for that, Laser Quad. And as I say, if you're still there, mate, let us know if you are a QPR fan. Ball played out wide to this near side as now QPR kick the ball long down the field. It's intercepted by Huddersfield as they chip it out wide to this near side. Both sets of players coming to challenge for it. It's Huddersfield just managing to keep it in there, but as they knock it forward, now coming racing forward as the challenge comes in from QPR. And again, another stoppage. Quite a few tasty challenges going in this game. As so Clark Salter booked by the referee for that challenge. Jordy's saying, yeah, Wolves and West Brom fans are fighting and game is interrupted. Oh, they're a joke, aren't they? They're absolutely foolish. This is the 21st century. Can't believe football fans fighting over a game. Why can't they just honest? They're just so foolish. Oh, it's embarrassing. It really is embarrassing. QPR now with the cross into the box. It's headed over the bar. And that will be a goal kick to QPR. Well, thank you for letting us know, Jordy. Yeah, that doesn't sound good, mate. Foolish. Foolish to be fighting in the stadium. You're just going to get, all they're going to do is get themselves banned. That's just stupid. I don't understand it. Why fans fight now in the stadium? There's so many cameras everywhere. All you're going to do is get yourself banned. That's all that's going to happen. So it's just not worth it, guys. Just not worth getting involved in that inside the stadium at all. Because like I said, there's just cameras everywhere watching you now. Inside the ground, outside the ground. Just absolute madness. And then they'll be moaning that they get banned from the stadium because of that. Corner comes in for Huddersfield as it's knocked away. But thank you for the update, Jordy. So Milzard with us. How you doing, Milzard? Welcome to the show, mate. Milzard saying, if everyone today has marked my 1 year of being part of Fanden community. Awesome. Well, thank you for that, Milzard. I didn't realise it had been a year. Yeah, that sounds about right. Awesome. Top man, Milzard. Thank you for the support. And it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to have you part of the Fanden community, mate. Yeah, you make the effort to always come in and be positive and make the effort to say hello to people and always friendly. And I love that, mate. So thank you for that. And yeah, let's hope many more years to come, mate. Top man, Milzard. So QPR now with the possession on that far side as the ball played back into the centre of the field. Huddersfield challenge for it as QPR knock it forward down that far side. Now ball played forward towards the edge of the box as QPR trying to get the cross in. Cross comes in as Huddersfield managed to knock it away, but they haven't cleared the lines yet as both sets of players trying to win it on the edge of the box there. Eventually, QPR managed to knock it back up towards the centre circle before eventually playing it all the way back to the goalkeeper as Huddersfield press from the front. Now the goalkeeper kicks it out wide to that far side as it's knocked out of play, and that will be a throw-in on the far side of the field. So, yep, top man, Milzard, thank you, mate. And as I say, pleasure having you part of the Fanden community. And thank you very much for your great support, mate. Ball chipped forward there now as both sets of players trying to win it. Now we've got another coming together on the far side of the field. Yeah, just a bit of wrestling going on there. You can't get, the referee's not going to ignore that. So that's going to be another free kick. We've had a lot of free kicks early on in this game, guys. So QPR with a free kick now on the far side of the field in a dangerous position. It's about 2 yards from the corner flag. So they're going to be able to get a good cross into the box here. QPR now with the ball crossed in as the goalkeeper manages to intercept it, and that relieves the pressure momentarily for Huddersfield. Stevie's saying, hi, Jordy, Lazy Quest and Milzard. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. Top man. Thank you, mate. Oh, well, ball played towards the QPR goal there, but the goalkeeper managed to intercept that quite comfortably at the near post. It was crossed in, but the goalkeeper got to it first. Now the ball kicked long up the field. But yep, thank you for that, Stevie. You are a gentleman, top man. Milzard saying, hey, Stevie. Awesome. Thank you, Milzard. Always appreciate you guys making the effort to acknowledge Stevie. So thank you for that, mate. Ball's knocked out of play. And we've got another player down on the far side of the field. QPR player. He's just holding his face. Let's have a look at the challenge. Oh, yeah, he just got an arm in the face there. Yeah, but yeah, the Huddersfield player was jumping to intercept the ball, and he's just as he's tried to use his arm to give himself leverage. The QPR player there just coming behind him, and he's ended up getting a whack in the face. So QPR with a throw-in on the far side. The referee didn't give it as a foul. So thank you for that, Milzard. Top man. Stevie saying, awesome, Milzard. Great to have you involved. Absolutely well said, Stevie. Yeah, we appreciate the support, and it's a pleasure to have him part of the Fanden community. Some fans come and be difficult. Some fans come and just get involved, and good fans like yourself is what we're trying to find, Milzard. Thank you for that, mate. Millsard saying, right, I'm going to go now. I'm going watching United at my nan's house. All right, no worries, Millsard. Well, enjoy your afternoon, mate, and thank you very much for dropping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, enjoy your afternoon, mate. Stay safe and well. And thank you for dropping in, top man. Ball played forward now. So QPR knock it back in the direction it came from. Now Huddersfield try to intercept it there, as they eventually do, playing it back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper kicks the ball long up into the centre circle. So both sets of players trying to win it there. QPR chip the ball out wide to that far side as now they come forward. Huddersfield coming across to challenge for the ball, but QPR managed to keep it. As now they take it to the byline. Ball crossed in. It's deep. It's QPR now with the possession, but pushed out wide as they managed to get the shot off, but under pressure there. And it's not, well, it's on target, but he couldn't get enough venom behind that shot as it goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. So, yeah, thank you, Millsard. Enjoy the rest of your day, mate. Top man. Thank you for that. Yeah, he did okay to get the shot off there, but just like I say, he was under pressure all the time. So he just couldn't get an accurate shot. Well, he got the shot accurate, but he just couldn't get the what's the word I'm looking for? I call it venom. I always say venom, but obviously in football there's other terminologies for it. But as long as I've been a kid, I've always said venom because it's like, you guys know what I mean. Power. That's probably the right way to explain it, so you guys understand what I'm saying. I suppose it depends where you're from in the UK, how you express a power shot. But when I was younger, they used to say venom quite a bit, and you don't really hear it anymore. Don't really hear commentators use the word venom anymore, I don't think. So we got a goal kick now as the goalkeeper kicks the ball long down the centre of the field. Both sets of players trying to win it there. As now, well, the referee's blown for the foul. And that will be a free kick to Huddersfield in the centre circle. So QPR now with a free kick. Ball played out wide to that far side. Now it's played forward as Huddersfield come to press the ball. QPR just playing it back to their centre backs. Now it's chipped forward as the ball eventually bounces all the way back to the Huddersfield goalkeeper. Now the ball played out wide on that far side as Huddersfield play it back into the centre of the field. QPR coming to challenge for it. It's now Huddersfield. Well, they're fouled on that far side, and the referee again blowing for a foul. So another free kick on that far side. If you just joined us, guys, we're 32 minutes in, still 0-0. And the game very broken up at the minute. A lot of clumsy challenges going in. Although that just shows the desire and commitment by the players to win the ball. And do well for their team. Ball kicked long down the field. As now both sets of players with the possession as the QPR managed to win it on the edge of the box as Huddersfield challenged. Now Huddersfield with the possession, but they tried to chip it forward there, but it's blocked by QPR as QPR now win the possession back on this near side. As now they play it back to their defensive line. Huddersfield coming to press the ball, but QPR managing to keep the possession. So just knock it about outside the edge of their own box on this near side. Now the ball chipped forward up towards the halfway line. So it's headed on under pressure there from Huddersfield, but QPR managed to retain it as they eventually knock it forward on this near side, but the ball bounces out of play, and that will be a throw into Huddersfield midway inside their own half of the field on this near side. So Michael Frey sitting on the bench at the moment for QPR. New signing for QPR from Antwerp, I believe. QPR now with the possession as they chip the ball forward. It's headed back in the direction it came from by Huddersfield. Huddersfield now play the ball long down this near side as QPR come to challenge for it, but Huddersfield have managed to keep the possession as now Huddersfield just bundled to the ground there. And again, another stoppage. Oh, yeah, that is an interesting one. Ball kicked long down the field. Another foul here. Stoppages in this game are becoming a bit of a joke. Ball kicked out wide on this near side as it goes straight out of play. And that will be a throw in on the near side of the field. QPR now with the possession as they play it into the box. It's knocked away by Huddersfield. QPR with the possession on this near side as they lose it now. Huddersfield chipping the ball out wide to that far side. As now Huddersfield try to come forward, but QPR come and challenge for it as Huddersfield managed to keep the possession under pressure there as now they knock it into the centre of the field. Played out wide on this near side as they come into the box. Can they get the shot off here as QPR defending in numbers, but Huddersfield still with the possession on the edge of the box as they're pushed out wide on this near side and forced to play it backwards to come forwards. Now ball played back towards the edge of the box as Huddersfield now, well, what was he thinking there? He's knocked it into the box, but nobody running onto it. Lack of team cohesion there being demonstrated by Huddersfield. Now QPR knocked the ball long down this near side as it bounces out of play. And that will be a throw in on this near side to Huddersfield, midway inside their own half. Huddersfield now with a possession midway inside their own half. Now they play it out wide to that far side. Ball knocked forward as QPR intercept it. Now QPR chipping the ball up the field as Huddersfield managed to win the possession. Now they chip it out wide to this near side as they now come forward into the QPR half of the field. But another clumsy challenge there by the QPR player. Well, we've got we've had so many stoppages, guys. It's crazy. The game can't get going properly because of the amount of stoppages. Just through both sets of players, obviously hungry to try and get a result out of the game, but they're obviously lunging into challenges sometimes with a little bit of urgency, but it's just impacting the game's flow. But you can totally understand both sets of players wanting to do well for their teams. Now QPR playing the ball forward down this near side as they come towards the edge of the box. Ball played in towards the byline as it's crossed in as Huddersfield goalkeeper just managing to intercept that. Good defending there by Huddersfield, in fairness, but also good attacking momentum from QPR. So have you just joined us, guys? We're currently on 38 minutes gone, still 0-0. Please do hit the like button and let us know what you're thinking of this game in the chat. Have you got any score predictions? Would love to hear from you. Huddersfield now with the possession. as they play it forward down this near side, coming towards the edge of the box as the ball just cut back there. Huddersfield now with the possession in the centre of the field as they knock it towards the edge of the box. Now QPR knock it away. Huddersfield regain the possession. Now they play it back out wide to this near side. So now the ball crossed in. Huddersfield get the shot off, but it's blocked off there by QPR as the ball deflects out to this near side and goes out of play for a throw-in. Now Huddersfield playing the ball back to the halfway line as they knock it out wide to that far side. And just knocking it about on the far side, just on the halfway line. Ball chipped forward as QPR tried to intercept it. And we got a collision there. And both players just getting back to the feet. Hopefully they're going to be okay. As the referee stops the play. Goalkeeper kicks the ball long up the field. As now it's headed out wide to this near side, but QPR have ended up knocking it out of play, and that will be a throw into Huddersfield on this near side, just halfway inside their own half. Ball thrown up towards the halfway line as it's headed out of play there. And that'll be another throw into Huddersfield. They're trying to nick a yard or two there, but the referee not having none of it. As now the throwing comes in, thrown long up the field as it's headed on. QPR heading it back in the direction it came from as Huddersfield knocked the ball forward. Now the ball chipped forward by QPR as Huddersfield managed to intercept it as they knock it out wide on this near side, and it goes out of play for a throw-in to QPR deep inside the Huddersfield half of the field. QPR now with the throw-in on this near side. As Huddersfield come to challenge for it, QPR managing to win the possession. Now QPR with the possession as the Huddersfield players challenge for it. They've managed to win it back here as they play it towards the edge of their own box, but they couldn't keep it there as QPR win it back now. QPR with a cross into the box, but it goes right out on the far side and out of play for a throw-in. Throwing comes in as it's headed back in the direction it came from. Now QPR. Oh, they play it towards the edge of the box there, but it's challenged by Huddersfield as the ball goes out of play. Ball kick now, kick long up the field. Both sets of players trying to intercept it there as Huddersfield chip the ball forward. Now, well, the referee's blown for another foul here. Come on, ref, let the game flow. The referee's blowing for absolutely everything, it feels like at the moment, guys. Every little challenge, he's blowing the whistle and stopping the play. It's been so broken up this first half with the amount of stoppages. Now QPR playing the ball out wide on that far side. It's the ball crossed into the box, but it's knocked away. But Huddersfield winning the possession back just on the edge of the box. Now ball played out wide on that far side as QPR managing to win it back. Now QPR playing it forward as Huddersfield challenge, but the referee again. Oh, come on, let the game flow. Oh, it's so frustrating when we get a referee just stopping the game for every challenge. I suppose it's the hunger. Both teams obviously in the relegation fight, so they're both hungry to get something out of the game, but some of the challenges have been clumsy, and the referee's certainly not hesitated to blow his whistle at every opportunity. It'd be helpful if he just said, get up, and waved the game on. So free kick on the far side for Huddersfield. Jamie, how you doing, mate? Jamie Wotton saying, hey up. How you doing, Jamie? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good weekend. Ball kicked long down the field as Huddersfield just managing to intercept it there as QPR come to challenge for it. Now the ball played up towards the halfway line. And again, the referee stopped the play. Oh, take the whistle off the ref, please. 3 minutes added on time at the end of this first half. Jamie's saying, I thought he was saying West Bromwich Albion there. Jamie's saying, all right, what about you? Yeah, I'm good, thank you, mate. I'm good, thank you for asking, Jamie. Appreciate you asking, mate. Yeah, I'm okay, thank you, mate. Have you just been watching the Midlands derby? I missed. I was going to try and do the Australia game this morning, but I couldn't get the game, which is really frustrating. Because obviously we definitely beat UK football fans in Australia, but it's actually really hard to tap into them, which is why I'm wanting to catch the Australian national team where I can, but just can't get the game. Proving really difficult to get the Asia Cup. Managed to get some of the games, but not all of them. But yeah, otherwise I would have done that game, the Midlands game. Have you been watching it, Jamie? Apparently it's been kicking off, so I've heard fans fighting. West Brom and Wolves fans have been scrapping apparently. So, which is just stupid because I don't understand why fans would fight inside the stadium these days. Just not because, I understand the rivalry, I understand that, but with the cameras everywhere, you just risk getting banned from the ground, don't you? That's all. If you get involved in any problems inside the stadium, you just like I said, the clubs have got cameras up everywhere now. So if you get yourself in trouble in the ground, you're just going to get banned. So it's just stupid to fight inside the stadium. Absolutely stupid. Like I say, foolish West Brom and Wolves fans. Because like I say, I bet you we'll hear about it later in the week that some fans will get banned or they'll get suspended from the stadium or something like that. Because clubs are being encouraged to not tolerate it anymore, aren't they? Jamie is saying a lad got cut in the face in the face. Oh, what? Oh, mate. Please don't tell me fans have been taking weapons into the ground. If that's let's hope that's not the case. But if that is the case, then whoever took it is a coward. But yeah, thank you for letting us know, Jamie. Interesting, but like I say, I understand the rivalries. I do understand the rivalries, and I've been there. I've been young myself and getting involved. But this day and age, it's just pointless, isn't it? It's just stupid to fight in the ground because you're not going to get away with it. Just not going to get away with it. There goes the halftime whistle, and at halftime it's finished 0-0, guys. Not a lot to separate the two teams. In fairness, have been a lot of breaks in play. A lot of desire shown by both teams to get forward and create opportunities. But like I say, it's been what you might call a typical relegation fight. Scrappy game, lots of stoppages in play, lots of fouls, lots of clumsy challenges, lots of free kicks, lots of throw-ins, and a few corners along the way as well. So yeah. So Jamie saying be a lot of banner ordered coming to them fans. I should imagine so, Jamie. Yeah, I know it's just I understand fans get passionate about their club. I do, but like I say, mate, it's just foolish to risk yourself getting banned from your own club over what a bit of a bit of a scrap. It's not going to make any difference. All you're going to do is get yourself punished. So it's just foolish in this day and age. I can't believe some fans are stupid enough to still do it. Like I say, you just look at the stadiums. Just go on the internet, look at the stadiums. Some of the Premier League clubs have got literally, they must have in excess of 100 cameras in the stadium. And we know that why now that the police are encouraging it. They're encouraging clubs to use CCTV, facial recognition cameras, all that kind of stuff. So it's just madness. It's just absolute madness to be fighting inside the stadium. All you do is get yourself banned from your own club. And why would you want to do that? So, yeah. So, anyway, guys, sorry. Yep. Thank you, Jamie. I'll come back to comments in a second. Let's have a quick look how that game has gone in the first half. So, let's have a look at this. Here we go. Let's get it on the screen. Let's have a look how that first half is going. Jamie saying, when you got a minute, watch it. Yeah, I know it's a derby, but need to grow up when idiots be locked. Idiots be locked a CCTV this day. Yeah, absolutely. Well said, Jamie. Well said, mate. Absolutely spot on. You nailed it, mate. Like I said, they're just idiots because why? All they do is show how brain dead they are, that they're foolish enough to get caught up in that inside the stadium when there's CCTV everywhere. It's just nuts. And like you say, mate, as we've just been saying, all they're going to do is get themselves banned from their own club, which is just stupid. So, yeah, well said, Jamie. Let's have a look how this first half has gone in numbers, guys. So here we go. Stats on the screen. Don't worry if you can't read it, guys. I'll read it out to you. So this is how the game has gone in numbers. Total shots, 3 for QPR. 2 for QPR, 3 for Huddersfield. Shots on target, 1 for QPR, 1 for Huddersfield, which kind of says exactly what we're saying before about how the game's been scrappy, broken up, and plenty of opportunities going forward, but not a lot of quality in the box. Possession, 51% for QPR, 49% for Huddersfield. Pass accuracy, 68% for QPR, 64% for Huddersfield. Passes, 169 for QPR, 165 for Huddersfield. So everything is very, very, very closely matched. Fouls, 11 for QPR, 10 for Huddersfield. Yellow cards, 2 for QPR, 1 for Huddersfield. Red cards, none. Offsides, just the 1 against QPR. And corners, 1 for QPR, 3 for Huddersfield. So, yeah, a pretty evenly matched first half, guys, as you can see there from the stats. Jamie's saying it's too much drink and drugs before the game. Do you think so, Jamie? Do you think so? No, yeah, that's a fair comment, mate. The reason I'm saying do you think so, because obviously that's why they arrange a lot of derbies now. You know it yourself with your own team, Reading. I'm sure if you guys have a derby, it's the same as any other derby. It's arranged normally at around dinner time kickoff to avoid fans obviously having a lot of drink and stuff like that. It happens, obviously, we see that game today's arranged for, what was it? It was kickoff 11:15. I think the Newcastle Sunderland game the other week, that was arranged at 12:30. Obviously, we know that the Celtic and Rangers derby in Edinburgh, the Old Firm, in Glasgow, the Old Firm, that's always arranged for a dinner time kickoff for the same reason. So yeah, quite surprising, but thank you for that, Jamie. Jamie saying, yeah, do you think so? Yeah, no, that's fair enough, mate. That's fair. I'm just saying because it's morning, isn't it? So they keep arranging the derby games to kick off at dinner time or around dinner time because obviously, it gives you less time to have a drink and get drunk, done it before the game. Obviously, if you get a 3 o'clock kickoff or a 5 o'clock kickoff, you got the early afternoon to get drunk, haven't you? But who wants to get up? No offense, mate, but I get people like a drink, but who wants to get up and start drinking at 9 o'clock in the morning? Unless you're an alcoholic, there's no reason to get up and start drinking at 9 o'clock in the morning, is there, mate? So I'm sure you get my point. But yeah, you make a good point. It potentially is. I'm sure fans might have had 1 or 2 pints before they've gone in the game, but you can't get legless, can you, off 1 or 2 pints? That just gets you a little bit, maybe a little bit tipsy at best. So it's nuts, but you could be right. Maybe the drugs impacting it. I don't know, but it's brain dead. It's just brain dead, mate. I just don't understand why fans would be stupid enough to fight in the stadium in today's game. You're just not going to get away with it. We saw a few weeks ago, guys. No, sorry, a few months back, and there was an incident last season as well with a fan being racist in the stadium. I can't remember what game it was now, but there was an incident where a player had complained about a fan being excessively racist towards them. And the club had facial recognition cameras to identify the fan that did it, and he got banned. Now, that was just one fan that got picked out of thousands of fans with facial recognition cameras and got himself banned. So, what sense does it make to be fighting in the stadium? It's just nuts. It's just absolute madness. It's absolute madness and just shows a lack of intelligence by the football fans that get involved in it, really, in my opinion. Really does. But I think Jamie hit the nail on the head a minute ago saying they should grow up. I think that's what you said, wasn't it, mate? But yeah, you're right. Jamie's saying, I know where you're coming from. Yeah. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, nice one, mate. Yeah, like I say, we know. I know the police have done that because I know that through Bolton's games, my own club, Bolton v Wigan. When a club have recently introduced last year, they introduced that you now can only attend games if you're actually registered with a club, so you can't buy tickets cash anymore. And I rung up the club to complain about it because I've said to them, I said, look, I always buy tickets on the day because I work so much, so I can't buy a season ticket. I'm not going to buy a season ticket because I'm not going to waste my money buying a season ticket for games that I can't get to. So I buy a ticket on the day. I go to the game. I don't always know I can go to the game till late, so I want to be able to buy a ticket at the gate, at the turnstiles. And the club's excuse was, we've been told to sell tickets through membership only by the police because of what happened in the Bolton Wigan derby. Because last year or the year before? I can't remember now. Bolton and Wigan played each other in the derby, and it kicked off big time. Not in the stadium. It kicked off outside the stadium in Wigan Town Centre, fans fighting, and there were a lot of trouble. There were a lot of trouble in the town centre. And like I said, Bolton claimed that the reason they had to introduce the membership only for buying tickets was because the club had been told they had to by the police, which is just wrong, because I was not happy with it. Because like I say, guys, if you've got a life like mine where you don't know what day you're working one day to the next, you don't know what time you're going to finish work, then how can I plan to go to a game when I don't always know what time I'm finishing work? So, and obviously I'm frustrated with my club, partly because of that, because I think it's they're not putting the fans first, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. Jamie saying it was a Sheffield Wednesday v Coventry with them 2 fans. That's it. Sorry, Jamie, I'm getting confused. Yeah, Sheffield United, you supporting it. I'm getting confused with the The other lad, what's the other lad called? I forgot his name now. It supports. He comes on a few times now. He supports Reading. I forgot his name now. Is it Rick? Might be Rick. I'm getting confused with. So my bad. Apologies there, Jamie. Getting confused with you and Rick. I think. I'm always doing that. Yeah, that's it. I know now. I've just reminded myself, Jamie. I know. Thank you, mate. Yeah, I remember now. I know. My bad, mate. I've not woke up properly. It's Sunday. It's Sunday, mate. Sunday's a religious day, in it, so I'm allowed to be a bit dopey today. This, as my good friend says, Mondays to Fridays are for working, Saturdays are for shopping, and Sundays are for nesting. So you're allowed to be a bit dopey on a nesting day. So yeah. Yeah, it's Sunday. Yeah, that's it. So Sunday's supposed to be day of nesting or religious day. If you're religious, it's a religious day. If you, but my religion's nesting. Yeah, I was born to make love. uh, Jamie saying, Rick, yes, mate. Thank you, Jamie, top man. Yeah, my bad. I just like to say, early Sunday, mate. It's been a long week, so my brain's not switched on this morning yet. Yeah, thank you, mate. Apologies there. I'm just getting confused with you two guys. Um, yeah, it's Rick that supports Reading and you support Sheffield United. That's it. I'm remembering it. I am remembering it. Just my brain gone a bit dopey this morning. So apologies, Jamie. And Jamie saying, yeah, it's Sunday. Yeah, I know, mate. Sunday. It's a Sunday. So, like I say, if you're religious, it's a day for worship, and if you're, um, and I'm religious, I worship the missus on Sunday. So yeah. Jamie saying, I was working yesterday. I never come in the chat, pal. No worries, Jamie. No worries, mate. I was working yesterday as well. I didn't come on till late. And I didn't manage to do a UK game yesterday. So but I thought just do the Africa Cup of Nations because it's only got another week or two to run. So I jumped on board for the last 16 games yesterday. Um, and we got some good numbers. I'm just gutted I can't catch the Australia game. That's bugging me. It's really bugging me. So yeah, but no worries, Jamie. Yeah, I totally respect. I understand you work long hours sometimes, mate. Obviously, the weather very much impacts your job, doesn't it? Because you told me that you do roofing and working on scaffolding a lot. So I'm very much aware. I've got friends that have done that kind of work, so I know it does impact you if the weather's bad. Uh, and Jamie saying Sunday love. Absolutely, Jamie. Yeah, that's what Sundays are for, mate. That's what Sundays are for. Well said, mate. Yeah. That's the nesting day for nesting. So yeah, as you'll find out, Jamie, I've got a way with words sometimes. So yeah, I call it nesting. That's a polite way to put it, so that it doesn't sound too rude or crude. Right, guys, I'm just going to quickly nick to the toilet before we get on the way for the second half. So I'll be back in a moment. But yeah, thank you for that, Jamie. Yeah, as I say, I'm going to definitely have a look at that game shortly once we finish with this one because I'm just stunned. I'm sitting here, honest. I'm absolutely stunned that Wolves and West Ham fans would be stupid enough to start fighting. I could understand it outside the ground, but inside the ground, just absolute foolish. So yeah, right, I'll be back in a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Just quickly relieving myself. So let's get the team news back on the screen. There we go. There we go, guys. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try it. Might not be up to date, guys. I've used this before, but I don't put it on the screen very often because it's normally a minute or two ahead of me. And obviously, that kind of works against me doing the commentary. But I'm going to try it for the second half, see if you guys like it. It does tell you what's going on in the game. But like I say, it might be a minute or two ahead of me. It's actually, no, yeah, I think it's about 30 seconds ahead of me. Yeah, 30 seconds. I can just see the timer there on the screen. So apologies, guys, if I'm not in cohesion with it, but we'll put it on the screen for the second half. So, yeah, the ball not behind there. Huddersfield now playing the ball out to that far side as QPR win the possession. Jamie's saying it's been sad for football today. From two lots of fans need to grow up big time. It's not 70s or 80s or 90s. No, you're absolutely right. Well said, Jamie. Totally agree with that, mate. It's just foolish to do it. Just absolutely foolish to do it inside the ground. You're just not going to get away with it anymore with this day and age. Cameras everywhere, even on the streets now. There's cameras watching you, so it's just daft to do it. Huddersfield have won the ball back here as they race forward, but QPR making the challenge there as the ball deflected out to that far side. But Huddersfield have managed to win the best possession, but QPR come across, make the challenge, and the ball is knocked out of play on the far side for throwing to Huddersfield. Jamie saying, I know it's a derby, but grow up, fans. Got kids watching. It's not nice for them. Absolutely well said, Jamie. Totally agree. Yeah, I didn't even mention the kids. That's a good point, mate. Well said. Yeah, doesn't set the right example to the youngsters. You're absolutely spot on there, Jamie. I didn't even think of that, and I normally do, but yeah, you're absolutely right. And doesn't set the right example to the younger fans, does it, mate? At all. And that's the annoying thing, that there'll be grown men that'll be involved in that. That's the most annoying thing. If it was kids, we could maybe brush it off and say they're just young and foolish. But I'll bet you any money there'll be, when I have a look later, there's bound to be grown men involved in that, and that's just stupid. Just absolutely stupid. Ball knocked out of play on that far side. So Huddersfield now with the throw-in. As the ball comes in, it's thrown long up the field. Both sets of players heading it about on the halfway line. Yeah. Now both sets of players challenging for it. Maybe we should possibly use that in a bit more in the second half, and then I can read out more comments, couldn't I, in second half for games, possibly. We'll try it. As I said to you guys, I'm still learning, so maybe we could use the sports trader map a little bit more in future games in the second half, so I can read out more comments with a bit less pressure on the commentary. So yep, the ball has gone out of play there, so I think the referee's given this as a corner. No, it's a goal kick. Jamie's saying, I like this way, looks good. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, I do like it myself, mate. It's just that, like I say, it's 30 seconds ahead of what I'm seeing. So obviously just come a bit, but like I just said, I think maybe we could use it in the second half of games, because obviously the first half, we get a lot of new fans that come in the first half of games. So obviously I tried to focus a bit more on the commentary in the first half so that we try and grab interest of new fans. But yeah, I'll maybe start using it a little bit more in the second half, so I can read out more comments in the second half of games, and let the map do a little bit of the work. QPR now with the possession on this near side, but yeah, that's the only reason I haven't used it too much. I've used it a bit in the past, but I stopped using it because it was getting. I got fans complaining that a while back that, oh, you're behind in the game. It's like, well, I can only commentate on what I can see, can't I? So it's just that lag. I don't know why it happens, but it's stupid, isn't it? It's absolutely stupid with the lag. Do with resetting it, but there's no option to reset it. Now, ball's gone out and play on this near side for another throw in. Huddersfield now with the possession. Say not the ball forward. QPR have managed to win it as they knock it back to the goalkeeper. Jamie saying, are you watching from a TV or computer? Computer. Well, it's kind of both actually, but it is for a computer. It's kind of both TV for a computer, if you get my meaning. I don't think it. I'm no tech expert. My friends helped me set it all up when I first started Fandom. Yeah, it is through a computer, if you get my meaning, but obviously it's from a TV, if you like, on a computer, and that's the way to describe it. I'm not sure. So many technical options these days, to be fair, Jamie. Like I say, I get help of my cousin Lee with the technical stuff, and my best friend Carl also helps out as well. My lovely lady helps as well. I'm not the most intelligent when it comes to technology. If I'm honest, my strengths of intelligence are in other places, not so much with the technology. But yeah, can't complain though. It's reliable most of the time. Do have some technical problems sometimes, but I suppose that's just the day and age we live in. But we got an upgrade coming, so hopefully that'll help out soon when that gets done. Still waiting for that to be sorted though. QPR challenging for the ball on this near side. Both sets of players trying to win it, and again it's gone out of play. Another throw in. So Jamie's saying, "All right, thank you, mate." Jamie's saying, I'm shit at computers. If I know what I'm doing on them, I will help you, but I don't know. Sorry. No worries, Jamie. No worries, mate. No worries. I'm not, yeah, I've learned since I've been doing Fandom, I've learned a lot more, so I'm getting better at it. But like I said, it still baffle your head sometimes, mate, unless you're naturally you're either natural at it or you have to work at it, don't you, mate? And I'm one of those that have to work at it. But some people have just got a natural instinct, haven't they, for computer technology. But I'm lucky. I've got, like I say, my best mate Carl, my cousin Lee, and my lady help me out with the technology problems. A lot of the time when it mashes my head. Corner comes in here for Huddersfield. Oh, crossbar. We've got QPR players down in the box here, guys. So just joining us, guys. We're 55 minutes into the game, still 0-0. Yeah, just over the bar. That good effort, but he's headed it. We can see why he's not managed to get it on target. There was just seen a slow camera angle. It was challenged by the QPR player at the same time. Jamie's saying, I'm old school, lad. Yeah, same here, mate. Same here. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm happy to be old school, to be honest. There's aspects of it I like, although it doesn't necessarily help you with the technology these days, does it? So second half here, we've seen a heat map, 42% possession in the Huddersfield end for QPR, 9% possession for QPR in the Huddersfield end so far. So yeah, been a little bit one-sided in this first 10 minutes of the second half. QPR now with a possession on that far side. Well, it's been knocked out of play again for another throw-in. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Yawning my head off. Jamie saying, Liverpool 1 up. Thank you for the update. Nice one, Jamie. Yeah, that game's only just started, hasn't it, mate? So, yeah. So, Wolves won the Midlands Derby 2-0 earlier on, guys, if you missed that. Finished West Brom 0, Wolves 2. And Watford are currently in the lead against Southampton in the FA Cup. So, Watford 1, Southampton 0. Liverpool. Jamie's just told us Liverpool have gone 1-0 up, but it's just registered now. So, yeah, Liverpool 17 minutes into that one. Liverpool 1, Norwich 0. As we know, right here, guys, 0-0 at the moment in the Ladies Super League. It's currently Manchester United 2. Manchester United have won 2-1 against Aston Villa. That's a full-time result. Everton losing 1-0 to Leicester Ladies. That's 1-0 result to Leicester, full-time result. Bristol City ladies currently losing 1-0 to West Ham Ladies. 44 minutes gone in that one. And Tottenham Ladies losing at the moment to Manchester City Ladies 1-0. Australia won 4-0 in the Asia Cup earlier today, guys, against Indonesia. So Australia march on to the quarterfinals. In the Ladies Championship, Durham Ladies losing 2-0 to Watford Ladies. Birmingham City Ladies currently winning 1-0 against London City Lionesses. Crystal Palace Ladies 0-0 with Charlton Athletic Ladies. Lewis Ladies currently winning 2-0 against Reading Ladies. And Sheffield United Ladies currently losing 1-0 to Southampton Ladies. Jamie, do you ever watch any of the Sheffield United Ladies? In the Scottish Ladies game, guys, Hibernian 4, Motherwell 0. 87 minutes gone in that one. Aberdeen Ladies losing 2-0 to Rangers Ladies. 43 minutes gone in that one. Montrose Ladies losing 2-1 to Partick Thistle Ladies. And Glasgow City Ladies winning 1-0 against Celtic Ladies. 33 minutes gone in that one. And Jamie's saying, sometimes I ask my girlfriend to update my phone. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. Well, I normally hand my phone over to my missus when it's stressing me out, because my phone sometimes, well, I bought a new phone, but I'm not impressed with it. I'm not impressed with it. I will never, ever buy one of those phones again. I better not mention the name because I don't know if YouTube will see it as a negative. But there's a certain brand of phone that I used to be one of the greatest old school company back when I was younger, when in the 90s. There was a massive company, big, very popular. But obviously other mobile companies have got bigger since then. I'm not talking about the network, I'm talking about the actual manufacturer. when in the 90s and early 2000s, this phone manufacturing company was really good, really good. But now I would not after my last phone. They're not very good at making touchscreen phones. Let's put it that way. Or at least the model that I bought off them is really poor. So I'm not going to mention any names, but I will give you a clue. It begins with N. I'm sure that doesn't take a lot of working out. So yeah, thank you for that, Jamie. It's similar to me, mate. If I get stressed with my phone, I have to hand it to my missus because otherwise I'll end up chucking it against the wall. That's the good thing. You know what they say, mate? Behind every good man is a good woman. So yeah, we need them for our karma. Especially me, because as I say, I never mean to offend anybody, but I'm very outspoken and say what I see. Sometimes easy to offend people. That's not my intention. But as I always said to my missus, I don't understand why grown adults sometimes just can't handle the truth. Don't expect them to agree with me all the time, but at least respect my honesty. Because I respect them if they're honest to me. I'm not saying I'm always going to agree with them, but luckily I have a good lady behind me who always helps me keep my calm, or tries to help me keep my calm anyway, so I don't get irritated with people like that. Unfortunately, we live in a world that's full of bullshit and bollocks. Excuse my language, but that's the truth. And I'm not like that. I'm old school. I just say what I see. People can't handle the truth these days, though, can they? As my mum used to tell me when I was younger, the truth hurts, and a lot of people don't like it. Well, that's not my fault if they want to live in a bubble and delude themselves, is it? Jamie's saying, want me to keep updated on Liverpool game? Yeah, if you're watching it, Jamie, yeah, that'll be helpful, mate. Thank you for that. Yeah, as you know, I try to keep you guys updated what's going on around the grounds as I can. But yeah, if you could keep letting us know as anything happens in that one, that'd be much appreciated. Top man, thank you, Jamie. Yeah. The only time I don't really like that is on Saturday 3 o'clock kickoffs, because obviously, but you guys can help with Saturday 3 o'clock kickoffs. But as you know, when I do the Saturday 3 o'clock streams, I do a game normally to focus on, but I do try and focus on round the grounds on Saturday. But yeah, the rest of the time, you guys out with other results, updates. It's always very helpful. It's just on Saturdays. Obviously, I try to do it myself round the grounds because there's so many games going on. But yeah, that'd be very helpful, Jamie. Thank you. Oh, ball crossed into the box here as QPR knock it towards goal, but the Huddersfield goalkeeper has managed to intercept that. And now he plays the ball out wide on that far side, but QPR have won it back. Now QPR coming forward towards the edge of the box. As the ball attempted to cross in. Oh, we got a sliding challenge there. Helix down on the ground. As the QPR player slid into him. So thank you for that, Jamie. Jamie saying, I love to watch women's games, but never been to one, only on TV. Yeah, I'm only just getting into the ladies' game, mate. I'm only just getting into it. Not that I don't want to. I'm interested. I'm actually fascinated with the ladies' game, to be honest. But obviously, to build the YouTube channel, the popularity, unfortunately, is mainly with the men's game at the moment. So obviously, I have to focus more on that. But yeah, I hope the ladies' game continues to grow. I enjoyed the Ladies World Cup. I really enjoyed it, actually. It was quite interesting and enjoyable to watch. But yeah. But I haven't, Jamie, I haven't been to a ladies' game yet, to be honest, if I'm honest. But I've watched quite a few on the TV. But like I say, I've only recently started getting into it in the last 12, 18 months. Jamie saying it's 1-1 Liverpool game now. Awesome. Thank you for the update, Jamie. Nice one for that, mate. So Norwich coming from behind. Norwich coming from behind. Thank you for the update, Jamie. So yeah, guys, if you're listening in, Norwich won, Liverpool won, and we're still waiting for the game to get back underway here, guys. At the moment, we've got player down, receiving treatment from that sliding challenge. He's just getting back to his feet, so hopefully he's going to be able to continue the Huddersfield player. and it's Helix, the player that got challenged. And I think he just felt the impact of the full ferocity of the challenge. Jamie saying, "You are telling the truth, mate. I love the old school way. If when my mum was better long time ago, she tell me, tell the truth. It's nothing. Tell the truth. It's not." Absolutely, yeah. My mum used to say it to me. Honesty is the best policy, but she used to remind me that the truth hurts. A lot of people don't like the truth because they don't like being told the honest truth. But for me, it's just nuts. I just don't understand why. I don't always like what people have got to say. That's just human nature. But I always try to respect people that are honest, even if I don't like what they're saying. I always try to respect the fact that they're being on the level and they're speaking the truth, because there's nothing worse than finding out that somebody's talking crap and then you find out later on that they were lying and blowing smoke. So even if you don't like what they've got to say, you have to respect the honesty. Even if you don't like what you're hearing, respect it. And I always try to live by that. I'm not saying I'm perfect. Nobody is. And I'm certainly honest enough to admit that I'm not perfect. I've got my faults just like everybody else. But if you try to be honest with people, like I said, they might not always like what you've got to say, but it's the best way. I found it on here, mate. I found it on YouTube. I offend people very easily just by being honest. It's never my intention to offend people, but if people can't handle the truth, or you know, deal with somebody that's just blunt and straight to the point, I'm not going to beat myself up with it. I've done that enough when I was younger, beating myself up about it. Now I'm getting older. It's like, just get on with it. If I scare people away with the truth, that's their problem, not mine. I can't beat myself up for the rest of my life, can I? Just because people just don't like the blunt truth. But yeah, I think we're a dying breed, Jamie. I think we're a dying breed, mate. People that are honest and old school thinking is a dying breed in this day and age. Jamie telling us 2-1 to Liverpool now. Awesome. Well, thank you for the update, Jamie. So goals going in galore at Anfield at the moment. And we're still waiting for the first goal of the game here. These QPR and Huddersfield, 68 minutes into the game now, guys. Jamie is saying, "You are just like me, love it." Well, thank you for that, Jamie. Top man. Top man, like the sound of that, mate. Yeah, I think you I think me, you, and Joey's another regular that comes on the channel. I think we're all about the same age, mate. I think we're both all sorts think very similarly like that as well, mate. So that's great. That's what we want here on Fandom. We want fans that believe in the honesty and like respect each other's opinion. That's what we're about here at Fandom. So loving it, Jamie. Top man, mate. It's a pleasure to have you part of the Fandom community. I know I might not always express it the best, but my intentions are in the right place. I'm just not always the expert at expressing it. So we just had another foul in the box here for Huddersfield. I can't believe how much this game has started. Jamie saying, "Please keep it like this. It's the best." Well, very kind of you to say, Jamie. Very kind of you to say. I do my best, mate. Some days I'm not at my best. I admit that. I get frustrated with the long hours that I put in, and I might be a bit too blunt. But as I say, my heart's in the right place. My heart's in the right place, and I just want to build a positive channel for fans like you, mate. For fans like you that just come on, be positive, and you always show respect to everybody else that's part of the Fandom project. So yeah, but as you know, sometimes some fans can be a little bit difficult, and I get a little bit frustrated with them sometimes because I have to bite my tongue in some occasions so I don't offend people, because I don't want to offend people. But I know that some people can't deal with that honesty, so I have to sometimes what's the word? Beat about the bush to express what I'm trying to say without trying to upset them. But even when I do that, as I found, sometimes I still end up upsetting people because they can't handle me being so honest and upfront. But like I say, my heart is always in the right place. Um, and I'm always honest enough to admit that I'm not perfect, as none of us are. Nobody's perfect. And I'm certainly honest enough to admit it. But not everybody is, are they, mate? Not everybody is. We've got another foul here on the edge of the box. But thank you for your kind words. Very kind of you to say, Jamie. Top man. Really appreciate you saying that, mate. Very nice of you to say. But yeah, I have to keep mentioning it once in a while about as my cousin says it, unfiltered. I'm unfiltered. I've expressed before. But QPR now with a cross into the box. It's knocked away by Hogue. And that will be a corner on this near side. Santiago Martinez. Pedro. If I'm reading that correctly. Santiago Martinez Pedro. How you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den. Pleasure to have you with us, Santiago. Santiago saying Hogan, goalless, poor Ama a Disar. Well, I'm sorry, mate. I can't understand. I don't really speak Spanish. I think that is it Spanish or Portuguese you're speaking in there. I'm not sure. But welcome to Football Fan Den UK, mate. Apologies, I can't understand what you're saying. As I say, I don't speak Portuguese or Spanish. I am learning a little bit of German, but I'm not fluent in it or anything. But thank you, Santiago Martinez Pedro. Welcome to Football Fan Den, mate. If you're wondering what the score is, 0-0. 0-0. QPR 0, Huddersfield 0, 72 minutes gone. Now the ball chipped forward as the goalkeeper. Ball goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. So QPR now with the possession. Knocked it long down this near side, but Huddersfield knocking it back in the direction it came from. Both sets of players trying to win it. As now Huddersfield racing forward as they tried to play it into the box, but QPR have deflected it out of play, and that's going to be a corner to Huddersfield on this near side. You guys just joining us. We are currently 0-0, and it's 73, just over 73 minutes gone. It's been a good game, but very scrappy. Huddersfield now with the corner as it comes in, but it's headed wide, and that will be a goal kick for QPR. Don't forget, guys, please do hit the thumbs up if you could. Would be appreciated, and thank you very much if you have already. The ball played out wide on this near side as QPR knocked the ball forward as Huddersfield challenged for it, but QPR managing to keep it. It's now they come forward into the Huddersfield half. As challenge comes in, it's gone out and play for a throw in there. Oh, that's not good. Jamie's saying, I'm sorry to say, everyone, that the lad at the Black Country Derby, he passed away. It's just come up. Sports TV. Oh, you're joking, mate. That is not good. That's gonna. If that is the case, what from the cut? Didn't you say he got a cut? Well, if that's the case, mate, that is going to have a massive impact on the rest of the football world in the UK. QPR with a shot from distance, just outside the box, but it's gone wide. But yeah, thank you for the update, Jamie. Thank you for letting us know, mate. But if that's the case, that is going to be bad news for football. You know what that's going to mean now? It's going to mean fans getting frisked even more than they already do. Heavy restrictions on people going into the ground, because if that's a knife or something like that, and somebody stabbed him or something like that, that's going to result That's going to result in serious security now at stadiums. Huddersfield with a substitution here. Alex Mott comes up too quick, guys. It comes up way too quick. Sorry, just bear with me a second. Just check the substitution here. So yeah, substitution for Huddersfield. It's Josh Chroma coming on, and it's Alex Matos going off for Huddersfield. Both sets of players trying to win the ball. QPR have got the possession on this near side as they now come towards the edge of the box. Ball attempted to be crossed in there, but it's deflected behind by Huddersfield, and that will be a corner on this near side for QPR. Jamie saying, whoa, it's a sad day. It's only a game. Absolutely well said, Jamie. You're absolutely right, mate. Well, whoever that, like I said, there's going to be repercussions of that. Whoever's done it, if that is somebody taking weapons into the ground, not only did he deserve banning for life, he deserve locking up for life. Because I've got no time for people that take weapons to fight. No time for it whatsoever. Because to me, it's cowardice. When I was a lad, my dad always used to say to me, you fight, you fight with ease. It's famously mentioned in a film as well. What film is it now? Oh, yeah. Friday. You guys seen the film Friday? If you've seen the film Friday, he says it in the film. You stand and fight with ease, and then, if you win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day. You pick up a weapon, and you might not live to fight another day. So what? People that pick up weapons are just cowards because they're they're too scared to take a to get beat in a one-to-one fight or something like that. Obviously, I can't talk freely about this because we're on YouTube, guys. But anybody that picks up a weapon is a coward, in my opinion. Yeah, Jamie's saying you only fight if you do really need to fight, and you shouldn't need to fight. But if you have to protect yourself or your loved ones, then you should fight with your hands. People that pick up weapons are cowards because they're too scared to take to get a smack in the mouth. Basically, they're too scared to just take a little bit, take a few bumps and bruises. It's cowardice. It's just cowardice. I've got no time for people that pick up weapons to fight are the scum of the earth as far as I'm concerned. They're absolutely scum of the earth. Corner comes in, it's knocked away. Jamie's saying it, you only fight with your hands. Absolutely. You fight with your hands, you might lose, but you live to fight another day. That's the saying, isn't it? But if you pick up a weapon and hurt somebody that could be life-threatening, that person might not live to fight another day. You might not live to fight another day. And not only that, if you injure somebody seriously, what could potentially impact their future quality of life, or even end their life, then you ruin your own life because you're going to go to jail, aren't you? So let's just hope if somebody has took weapons to that game, let's hope they get held accountable by the police, because I can't believe that that's happened in a ground. That's disgraceful, absolutely disgraceful. Jamie's saying you only fight with your hands. I'm sorry to say that. Absolute no, you're right, mate. You shouldn't need to fight in this day and age. You shouldn't. But if you need to protect yourself, as I say, I was always taught, don't look for trouble, but if trouble comes for you, you defend yourself. But you don't look for trouble. But unfortunately, we have an element of our society that just seem to look for trouble. They're so restless, they're so empty-eyed that they are full of so much hate that they look for trouble, and it's just so sad. It's just so sad. If you guys just joining us, unfortunately, we're debating this because we're just hearing that a fan potentially has passed away from the West Ham Wolves game. There's been an incident fighting between fans, and it sounds like a fan might have actually been seriously injured and passed away. That's not good, because that's going to impact on every other game across the UK if that is the case, that fans have took weapons into the stadium. It's going to mean that every fan now is going to have a nightmare getting into a stadium, because you're going to have extra security frisking fans to make sure you don't take things into the ground that could potentially used as a weapon. It's just on. I can't believe we're even talking about this. I can't believe we're having to talk about it. It's just so sad that there is people out there that are that much full of hate that they need to go to a football game to just to express their hate because it's just sad. I can't believe, honest, I can't believe the way we live in this day and age, 21st century, and people still being taught hate. Where did they get it from? There's only one place they can get it from: their upbringing. You only get hate from your upbringing. If you have got hate in your heart, it's coming from the way you're raised. And that's just my honest opinion, guys. What other or because of where you've grown up. So there's two reasons: either by your upbringing or by where you've been grown up. So obviously, if you've grown up in a country that's full of war, then you can understand that person is going to be conflicted. They're not going to know anything else. But normally, you see that people that grow up in a country that's full of war, a lot of them people that come out of that country, they want peace. The reason they want to leave that country is because they want peace. They don't want to. They've seen what violence can achieve, so they want peace. It's just mad. I can't believe. Well, our prayers go out to the family of the person or fans that have got injured in that game. It's just shocking, guys. I can't believe we're talking about it. I really can't believe we're having to talk about fans seriously getting injured at a stadium. It's just not right. We've got to stop it here, guys, for a Huddersfield player down on the pitch, injured. So the referee just stops the play. He's just having a word with a few of the players. And it's Huddersfield's number 9. He's been down a few times. Yeah, it looks minimal contact as we just see the replay. Don't forget, guys, please do hit the like button if you could. It would be appreciated. And thank you very much if you have already. So we're just about to get back underway. The referee with a drop ball. Jamie is saying, can't we move on to watch this game? It's been a sad day of English football. Absolutely well said, Jamie. Yeah, I'm shocked. I'm just shocked, mate, that you've told me that, because obviously I haven't seen that game. I'm sitting here shocked. I really am, mate. We know there's some idiots in football, but I never thought I'd see in my lifetime that somebody would go to a ground to support their team and end up not coming home. Nobody should not come home from a game. But you're right, Jamie. We'll get back focused on the game. So throwing on this near side for Huddersfield. So ball comes in from the throw-in. It's now Huddersfield working the ball down this near side as they come towards the byline. Ball crossed in. It's headed away. But Huddersfield have managed to win it back as they try to get the shot off there, but it's knocked away up the field by QPR. Huddersfield heading it back in the direction it came from as QPR now working the ball out wide to this near side. As now they come forward on the edge of the Huddersfield box here as Huddersfield challenge, but QPR managing to come towards us to come into the box. Challenge comes in there. As QPR just managing to keep the possession. And the ball goes out of play for a corner on this near side. Yeah, a little bit of handbags there coming between the two players. Ball comes in from the corner as it's knocked away. QPR with a shot from the edge of the box, but the goalkeeper manages to make the save quite comfortably. And now Huddersfield on the attack as they race forward out wide on that far side. Sorry if the guys are noticing the delay. There is a slight delay between me and what you're seeing on the screen of about 30 seconds. So apologies for that, guys. But don't normally put that on the screen. But today I thought I would for the second half to help you guys keep better in tune with the game. As in the first half, I tend to stick to the commentary But in the second half, I mix it up between the commentary and reading out your comments. So free kick on the far side for Huddersfield. As the ball crossed in, headed towards the edge of the box, and Huddersfield with a shot, and it's into the back of the net. Well, Huddersfield have scored 80. Wow, just coming up to 86 minutes gone, guys. QPR 0, Huddersfield 1. As the Huddersfield player holds up the shirt of Turton. Joey's with us. How's it going, Joey? Joey saying, hi, guys. How are you doing, mate? Afternoon, fan dinners. Yeah, not too bad, Joey. I'm not too bad, mate. How are you doing? Welcome to the show, Joey. Pleasure to have you with us, as always, mate. We're just hearing bad news, what's gone in the Midlands derby. And also, we just had a goal here for Huddersfield as they've just took the lead. But yeah, welcome to the show, Joey. Pleasure as always, mate. Hope you're doing well. And yes, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Jamie. Hope you're also doing well, mate. Enjoying your weekend at home. Top stuff. And thank you for asking, Joey. Top man. Danilo Humbert. How you doing, Danilo? Welcome to Football Fan Den, Danilo. I can't understand your message. I don't speak Spanish. But welcome to Football Fan Den. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Thank you for that. If you're wondering what the score is, currently 1-0 to Huddersfield. But yeah, welcome to Football Fan Den UK, Danilo. And apologies, I can't understand your message as I don't speak Spanish or Portuguese. I'm not sure if that's Spanish or Portuguese. Looks like Spanish, but not sure. But thank you, mate. Welcome to Football Fan Den. Jamie is saying, is FA Cup draw tonight? You might be right. Yes, you could be right, mate. You could be right. You could be right. I'm not sure. Is it tonight or tomorrow? Because sometimes they play it on Mondays, don't they? Sometimes it might be tonight. I'll have to have a look after this game, mate. I'll have to have a look. I've not got my phone handy, so I can't look. QPR now on the attack as they play the ball out wide to that far side. I'd have to look, Jamie. It might be today or it might be tomorrow. Ball crossed in as it's knocked over the bar. QPR trying to get the chance off there. But yeah, sorry, Jamie. I'm not sure off the top of my head, mate. Jamie saying, hi, Joey. You okay? Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, mate. Danilo saying, no existing and football. No existing in football. I'm not following you there, mate. Sorry, I'm not struggling to understand the language, but no existence and football. I kind of understand part of it, but not all of it. But thank you, Danilo. Thank you for that, mate. Apologies, I don't understand the language barrier. Joey saying, hi, Jamie, mate. How's you? Awesome. Thank you, Joey. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. QPR about to make a substitution. Jamie saying, Joey, I'm good. What about you? Awesome. Top stuff, guys. And Joey replying, yeah, good. Thanks, Jamie. You guys, amazing. Thank you. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. And Jamie saying, I'm not sure. I keep looking. I can't find nothing. It might be tomorrow, Jamie. It might be tomorrow. What games have we got? I'm sure we've probably got an FA Cup game tomorrow. Yeah, there's an FA Cup game tomorrow. Blackburn v Wrexham. So yeah, I would suspect, Jamie, it might be at the end of tomorrow's game or before tomorrow's game, because the last round it was on a Monday. So it might be tomorrow, Jamie. Before or after that game for Blackburn Wrexham. Jamie saying some FA Cup tomorrow. Yeah, mate. Blackburn v Wrexham tomorrow. Just the one game. 7 minutes added on, guys. 7 minutes for the added on time at the end of this second half. As now Huddersfield playing the ball out wide on that far side as they come forward. Ball knocked out of play on that far side, and that's going to be a throw into QPR. Jamie saying maybe tomorrow, mate. Yeah, I think so, Jamie. Probably is, mate. Normally they play it the last game, don't they? The last game of the round. So yeah, we'll hopefully maybe catch that tomorrow. Thank you, Jamie. I'll check it out later and try to double check, because if we can, then I can plan for it. So yeah, thank you, Jamie. I suspect it probably is tomorrow, mate, after that game, because they normally do play it on, do the draw on the last day of the FA Cup games. Well, the referee giving a yellow card here to Huddersfield for time wasting. Now, Huddersfield trying to work it down that far side as QPR tried to challenge for it. Huddersfield with the possession. Jamie is saying, if you are new to this channel, please like and subscribe. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, please do, guys. Please do consider subscribing if you're new. And thank you very much, Jamie. You are a gentleman. Top man. Thank you, mate. Is it still 2-1 to Liverpool? Yeah, still half time there, isn't it? So, yeah, still 1. Watford still in the lead, 1-0 against Southampton, guys. And Newport County play Manchester United at 4:30. Jamie is saying FA Cup draw on now at half time. Right. It's on now, is it? Okay. Thank you for that, mate. That would explain why suddenly people have disappeared then. We had a confused people in the chat then, or in watching anyway, listening in. But that would certainly explain if the draw's being done right now. Let's see if we could quickly bear with me a second, guys. I'm just going to see if I can quickly sort this. So what that would be on ITV, wouldn't it? Oh, sorry, yeah, got it here. So got it here, guys. Bournemouth have been drawn against Leicester in the FA Cup. So if you're listening in, we are still seeing out this game, but we're also watching the FA Cup. Liverpool or Norwich drawn out as we're just watching along to the 5th round draw. And it's Watford or Southampton. So Liverpool or Norwich to play Watford or Southampton. QPR have scored. Well, late in the game, 94 minutes gone, and QPR have levelled the score against Huddersfield. So it's QPR 1, Huddersfield 1. In the FA Cup draw, Bristol City or Nottingham Forest have been drawn against either Newport County or Manchester United. Joey is saying, think the draw had taken place, was meant to be at 2 p.m., but with the trouble at West Brom, it was delayed. Thank you, mate. Yeah, I'm watching it now. I've got it on. Wolves are out now They've got Brighton and Hove Albion. So Wolves will play Brighton and Hove Albion in the 5th round. Sheffield Wednesday or Coventry City. Against Maidstone United. Luton Town. I've drawn Manchester City. Thank you for that, Joey. Nice one, mate. Well, yeah, I think I only caught the tail end of the draw there, guys, but looks like some interesting fixtures. So yeah. So thank you for that, Joey. Jamie's saying, "How you doing, Man United at 4:30?" Mate, no, I'm not going to do that game. I'm going to, if I do come back on today, it's going to be for the Africa Cup of Nations. Trying to make the best of that competition while it's on, mate. It's only got another 2 weeks to run, if that. I don't think it's even 2 weeks. Think about a week and a half, maybe. So yeah, going to focus on the Africa Cup of Nations later on, mate. There's not much point me doing the FA Cup because most of it's on terrestrial TV, so you guys can easily watch it. Everybody can easily watch it around the world, in fact. So there's just not much point me doing that game. As I say, it's pretty easy for everybody to access. So yeah, we're going to concentrate on the Africa Cup of Nations later on if I do come back on. So sorry, guys. Yeah, as you know, most of the time we do focus on UK football, but I'm trying to make the best of the opportunity of the Africa Cup of Nations being on. It's only a couple of weeks that it's on. Obviously, a lot of fans in Africa like UK football, so it gives me the opportunity to try and attract them through watching, try and attract them to the Fandom project through watching their national team, and hopefully that might get them interested in the channel and what we do here. So apologies, guys, that I'm missing out on some of the UK football at the moment while I cover the Africa Cup of Nations games. But like I say, it's only a very short tournament, guys, so I'm just trying to make the best of it. And it proved that way yesterday. As you see yesterday's views on the Africa Cup of Nations, the amount of views we got was absolutely crazy. So it shows that we're getting a lot of numbers through the Africa Cup of Nations, which is a lot of new people coming to the channel that we might not get under normal circumstances. So forgive me for, like I say, for sacrificing some UK games to concentrate on that. But like I say, I'm just trying to grab the opportunity, guys, while it's there to try and attract some fans to the Fandom project from outside of the UK. And I could do that a lot easier by doing international games. A lot more difficult on individual Premier League games and individual games like this because you got to get lucky. You got to think there's a lot of club channels doing games on YouTube as well. So obviously, me not focusing on any one club makes it a lot harder. I'm actually choosing to do it the hard way. If I focused on my own team all the time, I'd probably find it a lot easier to attract some numbers. But I don't want to build Fandom just based on Bolton. That's my team, yes. But I want the channel to be about all fans, so I don't give preferential treatment to my own club. But thank you for that, Jamie. Apologies, mate. Apologies. I'm sure you'll be able to watch it though. It's on the normal telly. But as I say, the Africa Cup of Nations will be done in the next 2 weeks, and then we'll be fully focused back on UK football. But I'm trying to get the balance between both. That's why I'm on early today to do the QPR v Huddersfield game, so that I could do some UK football in and around trying to do the Africa Cup of Nations. So all I can do, guys, is say apologies that I'm missing some UK football at the moment. But like I say, it's only a short time that the Africa Cup of Nations on. But thank you, Jamie. Jamie also saying Luton got City in the cup. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, I just saw that. Tough ask, but they got him. They got him at home, so that gives them a chance, doesn't it, mate? Joey's saying, go on Luton. Yeah, I like that. Thank you, Joey. Well said, mate. Yeah, come on, Luton. I'm going to support Luton in that one, definitely. Jamie is saying, okay, mate, sorry to ask. No worries. No worries. I understand your curiosity, Jamie. Apologies, as I say, mate. I do, most of the time, we are Football Fan Den UK, so most of the time we do 100% focus on UK football. But as I say, the Africa Cup of Nations is a very short competition, and I'd be stupid not to make the most of it, guys. If you go and look at the streams that we've done on the Africa Cup of Nations, just look at the numbers that are coming in there. Obviously, not all them people are going to subscribe. Not all those people are going to be interested in Fanden, but you've got to be in it to win it. And getting those kind of numbers coming to the channel, it gives us a chance to attract some new fans from outside the UK. So I hope you guys understand that. That is the main reason why I'm focusing on the Africa Cup of Nations. In the future, as I've told you guys, competitions like that, I'll focus on GAZGO, but GAZGO hasn't got going properly yet. We need to get 100 subs on GAZGO to get us in the algorithm. So until we get to that 100 subs, I'm helping out doing the Africa Cup of Nations on here on Fanden. So apologies if that's not to your liking, guys, but I'm being very honest with you. I'm just trying to make the best of the opportunity while it's there. It's only 3 weeks long a tournament, as you guys know. An international tournament is only ever 3 weeks long. So it's even though it feels long at the time, it's very short. Joey's saying, what time would that AFCON stream be on, Gaz? 5 o'clock, mate. The next game, the last 16 games, aren't they? So it's 5 o'clock. Knockout stages now. So there's one at 5 o'clock and one at 8 o'clock. I'm not sure if I'm going to do them both, but I'm definitely going to do it. Try and do at least one of them. But thank you, Joey. Hopefully, maybe see you pop in if you're not too busy, mate. But if you're busy with a family, I totally understand. As you get a lot of limited time at home with the fact that you work away from home. So if you can drop in, Joey, that would be awesome. But if not, I totally understand why and respect that, mate. So Jamie is saying, see you next live, mate. Go and have my Sunday dinner. No worries, Jamie. Thank you, mate. Thank you for dropping in. Always a pleasure, mate. Take care. Enjoy your Sunday dinner. Enjoy your Sunday dinner. And if you can, don't forget, Jamie, squeezing some nesting because it's Sunday. Thank you, Jamie. Take care, mate. Enjoy your dinner. And all the best to you and your lovely lady. And Joey saying, enjoy, Jamie. Awesome. Thank you, Joey. Top stuff, mate. Top stuff. Jordy's saying potential Alan Shearer derby in round 5 if Blackburn wins against Wrexham. Awesome. Thank you, Jordy. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that'd be a good game, wouldn't it? Newcastle v Blackburn Rovers. That'd be a blast from the past, that, Jordy. I don't think we've seen that fixture for a while, have we? So that'll be a little bit of a blast for the past. So yeah, and I will certainly be happy to see you guys winning against Blackburn because obviously they're my club's local rivals. So yeah, knock them out of the cup, Jordy. Bring it on. Joey is saying, yeah, guys, we'll pop along. Thank you, Joey. It'd be a pleasure as always, mate. Thank you for that, top man, and appreciate the support as always. Thank you, Joey. Nice one, mate. Really appreciate that. So, guys, let's have a quick look at the full-time match stats as I bring them up on the screen now. Obviously, you're seeing some stats there on screen, but we've got some more stats here for you guys before we wrap up the show. Please do consider hitting that like button and drop your comments in the chat. And before I go, would love to hear from you if you got any final thoughts. And please do consider subscribing if you're new to Fanden. So let's quickly here we go. Stats. So this is how the full-time whistle. At the end of the full-time whistle, this is how the game has gone in numbers. Total shots, 7 for QPR, 13 for Huddersfield. Shots on target, 4 for QPR, 3 for Huddersfield. Possession, 53% for QPR, 47% for Huddersfield. Passes, 338 for QPR, 298 for Huddersfield. Pass accuracy, 63% for QPR, 61% for Huddersfield. Fouls, 15 for QPR, 16 for Huddersfield. Yellow cards, 4 for QPR, 3 for Huddersfield. No red cards, thankfully. Offsides, 1 apiece, and corners, 4 for QPR, 10 for Huddersfield. And if you guys are wondering why that puts them in the table, there you go. Huddersfield stay in 21st position as they pull away a little bit from the bottom two. QPR also stay in the same place. Both teams are obviously splitting the game, splitting the points. So a point apiece. So all it does really is pull them a point clearer of the bottom two and close the gap a little bit on the teams above them. But other than that, it's not a lot between the two teams to end the game. Mr. Barnes is saying, afternoon all. How's it going, Ryan? Welcome to the show, mate. Or just wrapping it up now. But how you doing, Mr. Barnes? Hope you're doing well, mate. Welcome to the show. Good to see you. Thank you for that, Ryan. And Joey saying, hi, Ryan. Awesome. Thank you, Joey. Thank you for that, mate. And right, Mr. Barnes is saying, come on, QPR. Well, yeah, it's finished now, mate. Finished 1-1. Full-time result, finished 1-1. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here, guys, because I'm going to be back on hopefully very shortly doing the Africa Cup of Nations. And plus, I want to go and find out what the hell's been going on with this West Brom vs Wolverhampton game. So I'm going to go and check that out and find out what's been going on. But, yeah, if you guys not too busy later on, please do drop in on the Africa Cup of Nations game that we'll be doing shortly. Hopefully, and it'd be a pleasure to have you come and get involved in that game and the chat. As always, appreciate the great support you guys show. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button on your way out if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you very much. Really do appreciate the support from you guys. You guys absolutely class. Barnsley, Mr. Barnsley saying, Gaz, are you looking forward next weekend? Barnsley and Bolton. Well, yeah. Just trying to. I think we've got a game before then. I think because I know we've had some games rescheduled, but I think we got a game before then. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm sure we've got a midweek game. But yeah, it'd be good when it comes round. Ryan, absolutely. Managed to watch Bolton yesterday, although I didn't do it on the channel. I just watched it when I came home from work. And they got a decent result by Carlisle against Carlisle, so I was happy with that. Although Portsmouth managed to get the win as well. They were drawing 0-0 right towards the end of the game, but they managed to grab a winner right at the end. And obviously that sent them top. But yeah, looking forward to it, Mr. Barnsley. Hopefully it'll be a cracking game. Thank you for that. I'm presuming you're looking forward to it. Joey is saying, cheers, guys. Catch up soon. Thank you, Joey. Top man. Thank you for that, mate. Enjoy. I hope you're enjoying your weekend with the family, Joey. Thank you for dropping in. Really appreciate it, mate. I totally appreciate the amazing support you show, Joey, especially when you only get limited time at home with the family. So thank you, Joey. Catch up soon, hopefully, mate, and take care. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and hopefully maybe see you a little later on if you can and you're not too busy. So yeah, that's it from me for now, guys. I'll be back on shortly, hopefully. But for now, that's it. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Stay safe and well out there, guys. Look after yourselves, and hopefully I'll see you guys on future stream. But for now, that's it from me. Take care. All the best. I'll see you soon.